So what does it cost to recover data from your drive? Well, that depends on what's gone wrong with it, and then it boils down to parts and labor. Okay, let's go over parts first. Some recoveries, like logical recovery, do not require any parts at all. It's just dealing with corruption and manipulation of software and reconstruction of the file system, so there's no parts there. In an electrical recovery, we may have to get components. They do have to be matched to the drive, pretty specific for your make and model. They can run anywhere from $50 to several $100, depending on your make and model of hard drive and the exact component that went bad. Then there's mechanical costs. If we have to get replacement components for the inside of the drive, that can be pricey. I wish I could just go to the store and grab whatever model they've got and just use that, but we've got to be very particular for your drive, where it was manufactured, what components were in that batch of drives that were created. So parts for that can go anywhere from $100 to $400 or $500, depending. So it's really best that we quote out those parts, that we research what it's going to take for your drive specifically. Now, labor, that's the other thing that we need to go over. So, logical recoveries take the least amount of time generally. Okay, so labor costs are a little lower. They can take anywhere from a day to 3 or 4 days to do, depending. And so for that, we charge about from $100 to $300 within there. A electrical recovery, if we've got to go replace components on the board, that takes a bit more time. Sometimes we've got to get under a microscope to do some of the connections right. So it takes a little more skill too. For those, we're looking at about a week to average to get those completed. And cost-wise can go from $300 up to $500 is fairly typical for those. Now, if it's something on the inside of the drive, a mechanical issue, that's where the cost starts to go up because of the lab procedures and equipment that we've got to use. One of those recoveries can take, from 1 to 3 weeks, depending, and those start to go in the $800 and above range to take care of. Now, it varies greatly depending on what drive you've got and what happened to that drive. So the best thing I can recommend is to bring it in and have it evaluated. That way we know exactly what it's going to take for your drive in your instance, and then we don't have to blindly quote you, some tiered level pricing and hope that we're close. I hope this helps.